Well, hello, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Woo, there we go. Taurus, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. I am going to start with the tea leaf oracles. One popped over already. And if the other ones pop out, perfect. If not, I'll just go ahead and pull. This is going to be the general portion of your reading, and then we're going to get into the love portion. It's not going to be long. You're going to have a really long love reading on Sunday. But let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Let's see what comes out here for you, Taurus. Let's see. Anything else popping out for Taurus? For Taurus. This is for Taurus. Okay, there we go. Wow, let's get one more. Okay, well, one, try two. I'm going to pick this one. All right, so the one that's at the bottom talks about your career. Okay, so that means something really important is going on with your career, whether this has something to do with maybe some type of promotion. You can have your own job. Okay, I'm not going to go into like what it could be, but I do see that you're going to be very career focused. Okay, here. All right, so I might as well just tell you with the first card that popped over, which is the dolphin. The dolphin is one of my favorite cards, and it says financial gain, usually coming from something that you already did in the past. Now, this is just money coming in here for you. Whether, I mean, it could have something to do with, what is it, stocks, okay? It could be some type of promotion, and there is a bonus. Okay, it could be anything from something that you've done in the past. But I like the fact that the first part of this says financial gain. And we've seen that so many times, right? Taurus is like, this is nothing to you. You already know. Next card says keep your life in balance. And this is with everything. You could be dealing with a Libra. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra here. I do see you bringing your life under control. So there could be some things in general that may have been, you may have had an imbalance with drinking, an imbalance with dating, not sleeping. It could be literally anything. So I see you getting your life under control and having more balance in certain areas in your life. Last one here says situation in the balance that require careful handling. Let's go ahead. Let's scoot this to the side. Are you going to do it? Yes. You have two cards that talks about balancing here. I don't know why this is coming out so much for you. Usually if universal God is telling you that you balance is just needed constantly over and over again, there's something that you're not paying attention to. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and pull some more cards, but we'll see. We'll see what comes out in your tarot as well. But let me see. Hi, 25 Music. How are you? Let's see what comes out. This is for Taurus. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Thank you. First card here, you have trusted ally. Taking action. I see you are very spiritual here. And then you have enigma. Okay. Ooh, you guys have fury at the bottom of the deck. Taurus, I talk to you guys about this on the phone all the time. Let's read it. Passion turned inward upon itself can manifest in the form of anger, rage, vengefulness, or fury. What is needed? Healing is needed. Why are you angry? Why are you vengeful? Because you're hurt. I like the fact that this card says karmic justice. Let the universe take care of that situation, that person, or whatever it is. And I always tell people when you try to put justice or do something in your own hands, that's you saying, oh God, you can't handle this. Let me do it. When you know in the scriptures, what does it say? Okay, it talks about vengeance is mine, says the Lord. And a lot of you take it upon yourself to do things, you know, because you're basically saying, God, yeah, you can't handle that. I'm going to do it. Okay, so I do feel like whatever it is, yes, you could be angry about it. It could really make you angry. but a part of justice, you may be involved in getting justice, right? But you don't have to go after it like as if the universe doesn't have your back, okay? Now, here with trusted ally, that could be with a romantic partner, it could be with a friend or whoever. It says that this is going to be someone that you can, that will hold your secrets safely. You don't have to worry about this person telling everybody your business. Okay. I like the fact that I feel like it's romantically because you get like the whole full package. You get a trusted person, someone who respects you. You can tell them anything. You do not have to worry about them telling everybody else what you've said. Or tell you something, or tell other people things behind your back. Okay. So I do see something here that is, pretty decent. Now you have take action. You being brave, taking action in something. So this doesn't have to be right now, but I do feel like there's going to be something that you're going to have to do. This is hesitation. This is procrastination. Some of you right now know what I mean when I say that. So this could be like, oh, you need to pay your taxes. Okay. You need to take care of something dealing with your health or, whatever. I feel like you need to actually start doing something. Like, I don't know why I feel like you're putting something off. And I think I've talked to you about that before. You're putting things off. And the universe is like, hey, how many reminders here? You're going to have to take action in this situation. And if you don't know right now, you will know. Okay. Now you got enigma that talks about this could be a person. Okay. That may be that could be pursuing you. That could be a little mysterious. I don't know why I feel like it could be a Libra or Scorpio. Scorpio has that enigma energy, but we'll see. Now let's go ahead. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what's going to come out here for you, Taurus. Taurus. Let me get your money cards first, and then we'll talk about love. Being very creative with your finances. Money is coming in. This was in reverse. So whatever you've been waiting for when it came down to your finances, you might as well forget about that. That's about to change. And this is a part of you taking action, being ready to take action when the opportunity comes. That Knight in Pentacles is like, no more waiting. Okay. Creative spark is, that's not why did I think that was a page of wands? Okay, so I needed to say that. Both of these cards talks about delay. Okay, so there is no more delay here. And I really do feel like a lot of you have been creative, or you need to start, taking action and finishing something, finishing a project or going back to school or something like that. Let me see what your money looks like. Oh, there it is. Money looks amazing. Okay. And I also feel like whatever you're doing, you're going to be seen. This could be on the internet. This could be on television. This could be on the radio here with the star card. This is what I'm saying. Okay. But money is going to be good. And this is after a period of like, a struggle or setbacks that you've experienced. Yes. Okay. Now let's get into it. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. That star card keeps trying to come out. Let's get to your love. This is for Taurus. 8 of Cups. Something is ending. Something is ending here. Now, the 8 of Cups is usually like a person walking away, but remember, everything is in the upright. Okay, it's just telling me what has occurred. Some of you guys have been stuck on someone you knew for a fact you were supposed to walk away from. And you could be still stuck on them because the 8 of Cups is an emotional card. It's like, oh, but I love them. Yes, but I love them. I can't stop thinking about them. But it's like, are they fulfilling you? So, no, they're not. So this is just a conclusion that you're coming to yourself here. I feel like when you're ready and you're not this self-imposed prison that you're putting yourself in, I feel like, yes, you're going to be able to walk away from someone who you have feelings for. Yeah. Maybe it's when you're furious. They're going to do something that's going to cause you to feel enraged, but you already know you should walk away. All right. So it's not just in their hands. You can't just say that it's only them. Well, let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. Taurus, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Remember, it's in the upright. I don't like the fact that it came out in reverse, though. A lot of you are suffering from a lot of trauma. I mean, I'm talking about years, right? I mean, there's something here. There's something that needs to be said about the Wheel of Fortune that's in a reverse. Something needs to be said about that because this is how you feel. I am so unlucky in life. Now, there's going to be plenty of opportunities that are going to come your way in many things. It's not just going to be love. It's not going to be jobs or whatever. There is going to be a turn for you, a turning point. But I do see you feel very unlucky. And remember, these two cards talks about scales. It talks about balancing, being able to bring things back under balance. How can you bring things back under balance when you're not mentally right, emotionally right, even spiritually? Because you're always thinking that something is going to go wrong or things do go wrong. Okay. So I like the fact that here with the Wheel of Fortune talks about how you've been thinking, but what you're going to actually experience is going to be a turn of events for you. Lots of opportunities that's going to come your way. Now let's go ahead. Let's get it. Let's keep going. You got somebody here who don't want to leave your reading. Now, maybe this is the reason why, like, one minute you're like, I'm going to leave that mofo. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to ever talk to them again. I don't want them in my life. But then it's a different story when they come back in. So I'm seeing that it's hard for some of you to let somebody go because there's someone in your read that isn't going away. Let's see. Oh, that was in the upright. Three of Cups was in the upright. Isn't that crazy? The Three of Cups was in the upright. There's still interference when it comes down to your love. Sorry. Okay, wait a minute. I hate crooked cards, and I'm not looking at the computer. There we go. There's still some type of interference here when it comes down to your love life. If you're dealing with someone coming in and out or back and forth, there's some interference here. So the scales is saying, how is this fair to you? Are you able to recognize that something isn't right with this? And I do feel like you and this person do share an emotional connection. And, I'm not going to say that the person isn't in love with you or that they don't have feelings, but they are not free. Whether it's emotionally unavailable, even though they like you, or they're just attached to someone. I just don't see this person being free to love you the way you want them to. And why am I also seeing that this person has self-love issues? I usually talk to you about that, but this person doesn't. I don't know what I'm seeing. I feel like this person is under a lot of stress. I feel like they keep a lot of secrets. It's a lot of things that they don't want people to know about them and what they're doing. You may ask and they will never divulge. Babe, what's wrong? What's going on with you? And they're like, I'm cool, I'm good. I mean, a part of what's going on with them could be liking to drink and party and be out all night and whatever. Okay. So self-love issue, things that they may have experienced from their childhood, and even they are trying to cope. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is for Taurus. Sun card. You're going to be happy, but again, you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for something to occur. It's like the more you stick with this person, the more you realize that you guys are drawing apart. And I feel like it's a very interesting thing because, you're not listening to your friends when they say, don't you think you deserve better? You're not listening. This is all about you and your evolution. It's what you feel. But you're not happy being here. You're not happy. You're not happy in this connection. So when the Sun card comes out, it's clearly obvious here. Your waiting is for naught. You're not getting anything out of this. But that's something that you have to realize. The sun card talks about a realization. And, you know, some of you are not at that place yet, but you will be. You will be. Even if you're married, you're starting to see you and your partner are not the same. And you most likely already know that. Okay. Some of y'all are cheating on purpose because you can't stand the mofo you laying next to. All right. Just keep it real. You went there and nothing about this that's surprising to you. Okay. You got the Nine of Pentacles and the reverse. Again, hesitation. I think I talked about that whole waiting thing. Oh, they'll change. So some of you are literally, you have convinced yourself that this person is going to change and like, I know we're going to be together, but it's keeping you stagnant. How long have you guys been in this energy with this person? I don't know. For some of you, it's been years. And I still don't see it going anywhere because you're mad about something. You're mad about something here that you've waited a long time for that didn't work out. You and this person are not the same. You couldn't convince me they were, because I could tell that they are not. I don't care if they're the same age as you. I don't care. I don't care if they appear to be mature or not. They are not on your level. They don't think the way you think. They don't have the same views about the future that you have. They may tell you what you want to hear, but they don't really feel that inwardly within themselves. They don't feel that. So this is why there's so much resistance, because you're believing them when they say they want to be in a real connection. No, I'm not seeing that. Ooh, you got reversals everywhere. This person has you hostage. I think I talked about that before, mentally imprisoned. Your mind and the fact that this person feels entitled to you. You got someone who feels entitled to you, feels like a water sign. I think I said that earlier. I don't know if I said that. I think I said Aquarius and Libra, but I definitely see Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. This person feels entitled. They're not changing. That's what they're telling me here in this reading. They're not going to change. But when they feel that you're going to leave, and see, they can feel you because they know you. So when you don't call, maybe after a month, they're like, that's a little bit odd of Taurus. Taurus is not doing what they normally would do. They'll come back running, actually, because they don't want you out of their life. No, ma'am, no, sir. That's not what they're wanting. There's a lot of codependency here on somebody, on each other. Let's get the last two cards for Taurus. They could be dealing with their baby mama, right? That was an upright. Hello, shout out to you, Taurus. You're going to have somebody that's going to come in here and change your life. And I'm saying this in a general reading. I'm not saying that everyone is going to experience this, because it's too good to be true. Especially with that Emperor coming out the way that it did. This looks absolutely amazing. Some of the cards that we talked about, that whole soulmate energy and all of that, this literally is this reading. Once you break free and break away from somebody rather, because this is a love reading. Once you break free from that person, somebody's going to come in here who's going to change your life. And they look at you like you're worth the ring. You're worth the commitment. It's not like this person doesn't know that you're worth it. It's not saying that, but this person knows that you're too good for them. How is that? How is that going to work? They definitely know that you're too good for them. Let's see. So I feel like the Furious card is coming out due to, ooh. Whoa. Not only have you been upset, but they're going to be upset too. How dare you leave me? Now you got to run and hide because they see you talking to somebody else. That's a no-no. Okay. So like I said, you know, you do have, this is, I always tell you guys this, that love is not a straight line. This is very squiggly. Okay. But with that King of Wands in reverse, that is the literal Fury card. That's what Fury is. The King of Wands in reverse. Either you're furious over the fact that your person is choosing someone else and didn't choose you. Okay. Maybe because you were waiting too long. Maybe because you were dilly-dallying. Or they're going to be upset because you finally got to a place where you don't want to wait anymore. The King of Wands is also in the upright. And what was the card that came out when it says take action? The King of Wands is taking action. But in what? Leaving. Remember when I said procrastination is here and the hesitation? Oh, I don't know if I should leave. I don't know if I should go. Some of you ain't even been in this story yet. You don't even know that you're about to approach someone that you really, really like. And you think that this mofo is going to be like everybody else that you've been dating. And they're not. And you're going to be caught up right in this storyline. Some of y'all already are caught up in the storyline. And for others, you may end up being at this place. This is for Taurus. Ace of Wands. There's a lot of passion in this read for somebody. The Ace of Wands is timing to me in this read. Not always, but in this read is talking about when time is right. The harvest it will be the pickings, right? It'll be time for you to get the type of relationship that you have been wanting and desiring. But I do feel like you're going to have to choose correctly. And I feel like for a lot of you, this really is about your insight. Okay. Ace of Wands really is just feeling good. It's a feeling good card. It's an exciting card. It's the opposite of depression and sadness, where a lot of you guys, you have not been moving along because you have been sad. And this person brings some little element of happiness in your life. But it's not real. It's not true. And that's been the problem. So real happiness is coming with you got this whole row is magnificent because it's all in upright, by the way. Okay. So someone who takes charge, someone who looks like they are very stable, whether it could be stable mentally, financially, spiritually, it could be all those things. Someone who's very stable and someone who actually really do put some type of fire in your heart. Okay. And that's what you've really been needing. You need to see the difference between the person that you've been dealing with and this new person. You need to see the difference. Okay. Your person is very sexually driven. It's something about somebody the one that you've been dealing with, that's very sporadically, like they do things without thinking. I don't like that because it feels like, it feels like adult ADHD. And I'm not saying it in a cruel way. I'm saying it in a way that if it's unchecked, this is the reason why they have not been able to be in real relationships. You could not make sense of the things that they were doing. You were kind of like, well, why would you do that? And a lot of things were unchecked. This is what I was talking about before. There's an imbalance in their life. Some things are just unchecked and they need to get it checked because otherwise they're going to be on this path forever. Okay. But this is what I have for you here, Taurus. Taurus, I love you. I love you guys so much. Okay. I'm sorry that I didn't do your reading this morning. I had somewhere to go. I've been all week. Okay. But thank you guys so much. I want to make sure on Sunday, listen, your reads are going to be amazing. All the cards are going to be clarified. And I may have 2 instead of 1 because you guys like it when I cut the reading short. But thank you so much, Taurus. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all of that is down below in the description box. I will see you later. I love you. Have a good weekend. Bye.